Marc Faber has recently given his outlook for 2013 regarding bonds, equities, oil fundamentals, Apple stock price, and physical gold for 2013. So we'll start off with bonds and equities. Marc is expecting a 20% decline in equities for most countries, with exceptions in Japan, Vietnam, and China. And the reason for this is because these three countries have underperformed in the last few years. So they should have less of a correction than the overall general perspective. He was also asked how about bonds, and his answer was they could rally from here because they're oversold, but in the long-term trend, he is not too optimistic. Next up is Marc's crude oil outlook for 2013, and he believes that the favorable fundamentals going forward should keep the prices relatively stable, or we could see some higher prices in 2013. The reason for these stable and higher prices is going to be the emerging market demand that is going to come out of China and other places that are growing at a very rapid pace. Next up is Marc's Apple stock price outlook for 2013. The question he was asked was, is the price still overvalued? To which he answered, although it has been underperforming in the past few months relative to the stock market, the prices are still overvalued. In any tech stock, there is immense risks and the downside potential is huge. And finally is Marc Faber's gold and silver outlook for 2013. His main points were that he is stacking monthly and he's doing it as a hedge against what Ben Bernanke is doing to the financial system of the United States and the financial system of the world as a whole. So he says if we see any further drops in prices, he's going to be vastly increasing his positions in the physical metals, and he would much rather prefer to see a final sell-off that shakes out all of the bullish speculators that are in the paper market. And once we find that nice bottom for all the physical buyers, including the central banks of the world, to load in, grab all the remaining physical on the market until the prices absolutely skyrocket into the next hemisphere. So if you guys enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed the information that I've just brought to you, please hit that like button and leave me a comment below.
But as I said, I will never sell my gold in my life as long as I have to look at people like Mr. Bernanke and Mr. Obama and the U.S. Congress, and I will always buy every month some gold.